Hi, Libra. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color. I hope you're well. Um, this is your reading for March 2021. I almost said February. But I didn't. Time to move forward. Okay. Like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I'm offering 30-minute readings for $30. All the information is below. And I wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers, to all my previous subscribers, commenters. I appreciate your support. And Libra, the great balancer. Let's see what's going on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Very interesting. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Chariot. Even before I started the reading, I was saying to myself, Libra is the great balancer. It's the great diplomat. I feel like it's about combining. It's about combining. And, it's interesting because I read it like this. The way I usually do readings is I combine the three. That's kind of how I operate. So you could also, if you're a new reader, you could read it as past, present, future. You could read it as this is where you're at, this is your obstacle, this is your outcome. There are a lot of different ways to read it. The Queen of Pentacles, well, queens, first and foremost, are about patience, no matter what the suit. Kings are about knowledge, and sevens are about confidence. And luck, 7 is the lucky number. So the energy of the Queen of Pentacles is very practical, very practical around money. She knows how to budget. She knows how to make money. She knows how to grow money. She knows how to be nurturing. She's very fertile and very giving, but practical at the same time. She knows how to give, but not give everything, not give away everything, right? Then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is, he's very ready for action. He's very creative. He's very fair. He's very instinctual. Very instinctual. This is kind of King David, basically. He's a redhead. Supposedly David was a redhead and a musician. And then you get the Chariot. And the Chariot, interestingly, has this great balance to him. He's very intuitive, deeply intuitive. He has this great balance because he's able to understand, that I think it's there's a Native American legend or story about like the two wolves, and one of them's dark and one of them's light, and you have to know who to feed. Who am I feeding, right? So if you how like in a kayak, the one in the back is actually really steering, but if you let the aggressor, you have to balance the dark and the light. You have to balance, everything. Here, what you have to balance is practicality and action, right? Practicality and action. Creativity and money. Instinct and what's the word? Security. It's the great balancing act, which you're really good at. And move confidently forward. execute the plan. This is really about quickness, and it's about executing the plan. And it's almost as if, and also because one is masculine, one is feminine, it's almost as if you want to take the lessons that you learned from your father and the lessons you learned from your mother and combine them, the best of both, obviously. You don't want to take the negative stuff. The best of both, bring them together and move confidently forward. And it's a very practical energy and nurturing, and it's very instinctual, action oriented, and also this is a great judge. He's the type of king that doesn't like sit back and say, you do this and you do that. He's like the king that leads you into battle, right? So he'll show by example. And instinct is a little different than intuition. Intuition is, I'm getting messages. Instinct is like, it's almost like a step ahead of intuition. Like the intuition has been incorporated. It's been incorporated and now it's ready to move. Instinct is more like, intuition's like, well, maybe I shouldn't go down that street. Instinct is like, it's not only not going down that street, but it's making a right or a left. It's like, I already know that that doesn't even figure in because I already got the plan. And there's very like, let's go. Very like, let's go. And this could be a creative idea that can make you money, that you're ready to move on. This could be an instinctual way that you understand that it will make things more secure. This could also involve, this could have something to do with health. So it's like, spring is coming and it's like, yeah, gotta get back to the exercise, or instinctually, you kind of know what to eat and what not to eat, and you're going with it instead of, like the end of winter, it's like, oh, yeah, I know it was winter and I ate a lot of cake, and now it's time to like cut out the cake and like, let's get, started. And knowing how to balance it, sometimes, being on a diet means allowing yourself cake once a week or whatever, right? Knowing how to balance it, not being, the energy here is not all or nothing. The energy here, black and white, let's say. The energy is really about understanding both of them and using both of them and incorporating both of them and moving forward with that confidently. So it's a good reading, very practical and very kind of, let's get this going. Sometimes, certain readings are about like, well, contemplate. This isn't one of those. This is like, yeah. I've been mulling around in this in a long time, and now it's time to act. That's the feeling I get. It's a good reading. Anyway, if you'd like a one-on-one, all the information is below. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Have a lovely, lovely March.